Alright, thought today I'd start out with the colors running down below. Let's go ahead and just mix up some color real quick and I'll explain my canvas. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a big old pile of Alizarin Crimson. I want the same amount of my Phthalo Blue and the same amount, maybe just a tad more of my black. And we'll go right here and just make a nice big old pile, okay? Just mix it up, put it right on there. And I hope you're doing really good where you're at. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate the support. And I thought today we would do an awesome painting, okay? Just want to go ahead and make sure that's thoroughly mixed, best that you can. Best that you can, okay? Let me go ahead and clean that out and explain what I got going on here. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas. I went ahead and took black gesso, which is like a acrylic type paint, and I just made this nice black streak here and I let that dry. Once that's dry, you go ahead and you're going to apply a thin amount of Bob Ross liquid clear or any type of clear medium and go ahead and just put a nice thin amount on there, and then your canvas will be conditioned. And with that, if you got your 2-inch brush or whatever brush you'd like to use, let's go ahead and get some color into here. Let's go ahead and get some color. Not too much now, because remember this stuff up here is clear. There's no white medium, so this is going to be your real color coming out. Okay, nothing's going to be in there, and we're going to start right here. Right here, I'm going to go straight across, get that nice streak, and then I'm going to start doing these X's and bringing it down. Okay. And I thought today we would do just a nice little holiday painting. You got Halloween coming up, and so I figured I thought we'd do something for that. And I was been wanting to do something like this for a little bit, and just happy to have the time to be able to do it now. And this way, if you'd like to paint, you have the time to do so before the holiday. And I have some other paintings in mind coming up. I think the next one will be some kind of something with like the fall theme, autumn and stuff like that, and I'll have some cliffs and stuff like that going. So I want like just a nice dark, gloomy type of sky here, okay? And I'm not doing anything special, just nice little crisscrosses. Nice little crisscrosses. Just make sure it's dark up top and lightens on your way down here, okay? There we go. There we go. And I'm going to take just maybe a little bit of this color, just a little bit, and just stain this. Just stain that a little bit, so I have some of that color on there. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more. Ooh, see, that's what I was telling you. Way too dark, so I'm gonna have some issues. So let me make the mistake, and then we'll show you how to correct it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, just make my life a little easier, and just scrape up some of this paint here, just a little bit of that. Wipe that off. Let me wipe off some more of the paint that's on here. And then, there we go. See? You can always make your corrections, it's okay. But that's what I was trying to tell you. I tapped in a little bit too dark, I wasn't paying attention. And there you go. Well, there you go. We'll go ahead and just correct it. We'll go ahead and correct it. And I think I'll just tap into just a little bit of this white here, and we'll go ahead and just gray that out a little bit. There you go. All right, there we go. Let me put that down. Just going to grab another clean brush, and I just want to kind of blend this a little bit just to get some of the scratch marks I got on here out. There we go. There you go. Now with your finger, go into some straight white. Make yourself a nice circle. I've done this on the last couple of paintings, I do believe, so. But go ahead, we'll make a nice moon. Nice moon. Maybe something right there. I'm going to clean my finger here and grab some more white paint. Just like that. There we go. Sorry. Always on an angle, so it's hard to see. Sometimes I get that glare. There you go. Well, I hope you're doing great. It's been a little bit. Hope you had a good September. I'm gonna go ahead and use a filbert brush. I'm gonna go and right into the same dark color. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do up a nice little house, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see what we can come up with. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. All right, I thought we would make a, I don't know, some kind of house right here or something. So maybe we'll do something like this. I'm using the filbert. I mean, we'll go ahead and probably highlight using the palette knife, but I just want to get my angles here, how I want this done. Here's something like so. Maybe bring this down even more. Something like that. Take this like that. Maybe go like that, bring that way. I don't know, maybe even, I'm trying to think, I apologize. Maybe something like so. Coming that way. There you go. Something like so. I'm going to go ahead and just fill this in right now. And right now I'm just blocking this in. I just wanted an idea of what to do. There we go. There, maybe something like that. And then over here as well. All right. So got that in. Now comes the fun part of highlighting this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. I'm gonna grab myself a palette knife. I'm gonna go ahead, I think today, and use the small number 5 palette knife. I'm gonna grab some of this white color right here, and I'll just put it right there, and let's go. We want a gray color, but something not too dark, or something not too bright. We're kind of try to keep this in a silhouette, okay? So just a little at a time until I can find a nice color here. All right. Add a little bit more so we have more into the pile here, and then darken that slightly more. There we go. Just play with your colors until you can find something good, okay? Just a little bit darker. Maybe just a touch of that blue in there. Maybe a touch more. There we go. Something like so, okay? All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just start to just straight down. There you go, just like that, okay? You don't want a lot of highlight, okay? You don't want a lot of highlight. You want to keep this nice and dark. Nice and dark like so, okay? And let's go ahead and do the same here. Yeah. I want that a little bit darker. I'm going to add a little bit, just a little bit. I want it a little bit darker. Something like that. And then same thing here, just a tad bit darker. Tad bit darker. Let's say the roof comes this way, so we'll have it something like that, okay? There you go. So it's there, it's just not super dark. I mean, not super bright, apologize. And we go ahead and do the roof. And I'm just using that same color to do the roof. There we go, something like so. And we'll do the same thing here, just like that. I'm going to add a little bit of dark here. There we go. Just don't like the way that came out, so I'm just going to bring it out a little bit more. And I'm just going to add a tad, just a little roll of dark. And when I mean dark, I mean this pile that we made, okay? And I'm going to come in and just get a little bit of break in here. There we go. Just a little bit, very soft touch, okay? And just bring it down, okay? And I'm going to add, let me clean that, just give me 1 second. I am trying to compose as I go, so I do apologize. I'm going to add a little bit of, just a little bit of white to this. And I want to come in and just touch. There we go. And get your highlight. Same thing here. Just touch. You get a little bit of a highlight. Maybe same thing here, just right here. There you go. So you get that nice darkness and stuff like that, okay? And I just want a little bit of dark right here. It'll straighten up my roof a little bit. There you go. Nice, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and clean this knife. I'm gonna grab just a touch of that red, which is the pink stuff, that crimson. There we go. So we got a nice color. I'm going to go ahead and just get it on the one small side here. And I want to come in, and I think I'm just going to put in hopefully it's not too much off on the angle, because I'm always on that angle. And just be careful. You add just a touch more of that red into there, because it's gave me a nice little green color. So I'll make it a little bit more orange so it's not so green sticking out. Maybe a little bit more, I apologize. And clean that. There we go. There you go. It's because I have the black and I thought it would be okay, but I put that yellow on there, so it made it a little bit green. So I'm just trying to fix that, but I want that to stick out a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Same thing here. There you go. I'm going to take this color that we made. Let me make a little bit more, so add a little bit of white into here. Just, there we go. And I'm going to come in. Oops. If it doesn't stick, we'll see if it sticks, because if it doesn't stick, I'll just add a little bit. Give it 1 second. I'm going to add a little bit of my clear medium. Just a little bit. Add a little bit more of that white into there. All right. There we go. Remember, I always struggle with this because my hands are so shaky. But just do the best you can. This is definitely not one of my easier paintings for myself, but oops, see? Mistake after mistake on this painting today, but hey, we'll do it. There we go. Let's come in and do something like that. Then I'm going to take straight black here that I have, that dark color that we have, and I'll make ourselves a nice little doorway right here. And then take that lighter gray that we made. I'll come in and just touch. And over here as well. And this has a nice chunk of paint, so I'm just going to go like that. And there you go. I'm going to grab, actually, you know what? Real quick, let's go ahead and just put a chimney in. Why not? So I'm going to grab some of that dark color. Just come in right here. Something like that. Come back, highlight it again. The moon's, well, we'll just do it this way. We'll come in this way like so. I apologize there. Just something like that. Let me grab a liner brush. I'm going to go into a little bit of just straight white on this one. And just put a little bit. Just a little bit of some smoke coming out of there. There we go. And while I have this liner brush, I'm going to grab actually my other one. I'm going to go into a little bit of that medium, the clear medium. Excuse me, keep always, on every painting, always hit this easel. Well, want liner brush and nice thin, and just put in some birds or bats. There we go. And this is the thing that I always struggle on. My hands are so shaky, so shaky. Something like that. There you go. It's a nice bunch of little birds. It's a bunch of birds. There you go. There we go. bunch of little tiny birds there. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and clean this with a clean 1-inch or 2-inch brush. I'm going to go ahead and just tap into it just a little bit. I mean, just a little bit of this white here. And I want to go ahead and just start. There we go. Just start tapping. Trying to make it a little bit on the misty side. There we go. I got some of that dark paint, so I'm just going to tap up and get some background stuff here. There we go. Tap into some more of that white. There we go. And I'm just doing some nice little swirls, and there you go. There you go. Make it nice and misty. Here, add a little bit more. There we go. Add a little bit more. There we go. You just do layer after layer, okay? Layer after layer. There we go. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and use a clean 2-inch brush. And I'm just going to start. Oops, got a little hair. There we go. And just very softly, I'm just doing these little X's like so, very softly, and it just gets all those little tap marks out. There we go. Very, very soft, very soft. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to grab a filbert brush, the same one that we had. I'm going to go into our dark color here. Get a nice load, and let's have ourselves a nice, I don't know, nice gnarly looking tree over here. There we go. Something. There we go. And when I say gnarly, I mean let's make this thing gnarly. All different types of. Just load up. Get yourself a nice little chisel point. It'll kind of help out a little bit, I guess. Helps out a little bit more, and you just start having some fun here. It's all different angles. And I'm just using a filbert brush. There we go. Something like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this. Twist in like so. There we go. There we go. Whatever. It's got a fantasy type of painting, so just have fun with it. You know, wherever you think it should go, it's probably where it's supposed to be. It's your painting, your world. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and use the liner brush. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to dip into that medium again, the clear medium. I'm going to go into my dark color here. And I'm going to go ahead and just start making these a little bit better. A little bit more defined and smaller. There you go. So you can go to town with these things. Liner brush is a lot of fun. You just have to, you got to figure out how to use it. It takes a little bit. But you can have a lot of fun with it. There we go. There we go. And grab a little bit more of that medium. Always make sure you have paint on your brush and it's thinned out. All different angles. It's all good. Wherever you like. Wherever you like. There we go. There. I always get pretty quiet trying to figure out where I want my branches, so you know, just do your best. That's all I can pretty much say with this one. Just do your best and have fun and move your hands, and you can go all different directions. It's okay. Don't matter. There you go. See, no rhyme or reason. Just got to figure out how to move the brush. You know, you got to figure out how to load it and then how to move it, and then you can have some fun. There we go. All different types of stuff can come out. See what I'm saying? It's whatever. And this is nothing. I mean, I'm literally just kind of, I'm not even really thinking about it this time. I'm just, okay, I want to go over here and then I'll just move it, and then I'm just trying to get a whole bunch of branches in real quick. As long as you have some that are moving in different directions, and that's pretty much all you need to do. There we go, something like so. There we go. Put some little stuff back there. I'm gonna put something over here. There we go. There we go. All types of stuff. I mean, you have the power. You just gotta be able to control it. Once you can control it, there we go. Just different things here, there, just like that. Don't want to overdo it. I have a tendency of doing that. All right, so let's go ahead and wash the brushes, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to use, actually still have a dirty brush. I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways. Just going to tap into a little bit of that white, and then there we go. Just a little bit. Very soft. Very soft. I'll just lift this up. a little bit, and see how it makes it automatically makes it smoky looking. And if you want, you can do just a little bit more. There you go, something like that, okay? And I want to get some kind of, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of path over this way or something. Alright, so I'm going to take that small palette knife. I'm going to go ahead and use that same color we've been using right here. That nice little gray color we used for the highlights. Now I'm going to start putting in like a little bit of a path. Just try to bring that like so, okay? So it goes all the way back here. I'll do something like so. Clean my knife here. I'm going to grab, I'll just grab the this 2-inch brush, it don't matter. I'm going to go ahead and tap into the same color, but I want it a little bit darker. Just tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. And I just want a little bit. Okay, you don't have to do much. This is so dark, okay, so you got to be careful, okay? I just, like I said, kind of in a little bit of a silhouette. We don't need a lot, just something like so. Maybe tap up here a little bit. So like maybe it looks like there's some bushes or something sticking out of the mist. Maybe something over here. Okay. Something like so, okay? Let's go ahead and kind of spice this up a little bit. I want to just take a, give me 1 second. I want a little bit of highlight. I'm going to use a different filbert brush. I just want a little bit of highlight in here. So I'm going to grab that same gray and stuff like that we've been using. I just want to kind of wipe this out a little bit and just get a little, maybe a little bit. Maybe we can just add a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit of highlight in this. Here we go. Just a little bit. A little bit. Here, there. Just will give it a little bit more, and that's what I want. And maybe yeah, give me 1 second. There. There we go. It just gives it a little bit, okay? I'm gonna put this down, and I want to spice this up, and let's get a little bit crazy, a little funky, okay? Let's do something a little bit different, okay? I'm thinking, let's go ahead and make some witches. I'm just using this same dark color, okay? But we have this gray in here, so when you mix it, it kind of highlights everything for you. But I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe some kind of like old Victorian looking dress that comes out like so. Maybe I can do something like that. Just trying to think here. There we go. Maybe come out, put an arm. like so. And maybe this is a little type of Victorian type of dress, like I was saying. So let's try to give it a little bit of sleeves and ruffle or something like so. There we go. And say the hat. Yeah, a little witch's hat. We'll highlight that so it sticks out. We'll highlight that so it sticks out, but there we go. And then let's make another one. Why not? Let's do this one. We'll put her maybe a little bit further up. There we go. Once again, I'm trying to just figure this out here. Something like so. Maybe she has her something like that. Same thing, we'll go ahead and do that. Give her a hat as well. There we go. And I'm just blocking right now. We'll go back and we'll try to highlight this and make everything stick out. And maybe we'll have one more. One more and she'll be over here. There we go. She has her arm that way. We'll have it something like that. There we go. Something like so. And then maybe she's got a stick or something. I don't know. We'll do something like that. There we go. Moon's coming this way, so I'm just going to go ahead and just put the shadow in now. There you go. All right, now let's have some fun. Let me put this down. I'm going to grab a liner brush. I'm going to go into that clear medium there. Go into this gray color that we've been using. And let's go ahead and see. Making some highlights in with these clothing here and just here, something like so. There we go. I don't think I've ever done a witch, so this will be a first for me. There we go, something like so. There we go. Same thing. And same thing over here. I don't know if you can hear the barking, but my neighbor's dog is apparently barking. Not very happy being left outside, I guess. There you go. I don't know if the highlights and stuff like that are coming out, but they're in there. They're in there. I'm going to take a little bit more of this dark here. There we go. Just darken it up a little bit. And I got another filbert brush. In 1 second, just opening up the bristles that are kind of stuck. And there you go. Just trying to get all those little lines out and just make it look like it's nice and even and stuff like that. I'm going to take another liner brush, dip into that clear medium as well. And I'm going to go ahead and try to make a, I don't know, nice little color. Just want to make some, give me 1 second. Just want a little bit of like, a little bit of hair. Here. Give me a second. I don't like the way that looks. I'm going to clean that. I'm just going to go into a little bit of white. There you go. I just want you to know that there's somebody there. We got hair. There we go. And I'm going to go right back into this dark color here. Give me 1 second. And I just want to shaky hands. I always have these shaky hands. They kill me. There we go. Give me 1 second here. I just want to fix this up a little bit. All right. And just for fun, we can just put a little cat. There we go, just a little cat or something right there. I'm going to go ahead and clean that. I'm going to dip into my white medium. And I'm just going to go ahead and sign this. I hope you enjoyed this painting. This was definitely a little bit of a challenge for me, so it might be a little tough for you to paint this one. If you want to paint along, I apologize. Probably should have painted it first. But hey, gotta have fun in life, gotta have challenge. So thank you so much, and please have yourself a good holiday. Take care.